Now, if you thought that the Diddy situation was over and done with, you might want to think again, because 50 Cent just pulled up with receipts of Diddy allegedly clapping Marlon Wayans behind. Y'all, they talking real crazy. Marlon himself opened the floodgates when he went on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, where he brought up Diddy's parties and provoked and swore to the heavens and back that even though he often attended Diddy's parties, he never saw anything weird happening, and he never took part in the creepy things that happened. However, 50 Cent just hit him with the "this you" card and pulled up with the evidence of Marlon at Diddy's parties. Even more, 50 Cent is now claiming that Marlon was allegedly Diddy's boy toy. So does 50 Cent really have videos of Marlon's freak off with Diddy? Let's talk about it. Now, why didn't Marlon just sit on that little leather couch and be under that fireplace and drink his little drink? Because instead, he brought up Diddy unprovoked, and he is now being hit with receipts left and right. Now, y'all know all about Diddy and all the allegations against him and how the feds are pursuing an indictment against him, right? So we're not even gonna go over all those details. Check the other videos. But since Cassie exposed him last year, we have found out about his shenanigans with some other male rappers and actors in the industry, including allegedly Cuba Gooding Jr., Meek Mill, and Usher. However, one name that was never on anybody's radar is Marlon Wayans, because we didn't even know that he and Diddy hung out like that. Now, like I said, he should have just kept his mouth shut and stayed under the radar. But y'all know what they say, clout is a heck of a drug. Nobody even knew that he was a regular guest at Diddy's parties until he spilled the tea on Club Shay Shay.
I've been to plenty Diddy parties. I left early. I swear to you, I've never seen
the stuff that they claim to be going on.
I never seen it. I never, those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen? Yes. At what time did this go down? Because I was there till 3:30. You mean 3:32? So they waited for me to leave? Like, all right, good. That Wayans nigga's gone. He talked too much. I've never seen it. Never seen nothing. You know, I see drugs, you know. I don't be seeing like, I'm not a man that's about the gangbangs and the this and that. If I party, I like my own party. You know what I mean? Even if I'm me and, you know, back in the day it'd be me and some chicks, it'd be me and some chicks. I don't need me, some chicks, and some dicks. Nah, this is my party. It's my swell.
Ain't no Amtrak going on.
It's all love. This is a love session here. Like, go, but I you know Amtraks, because that'll get you in trouble. I see the forest through the trees. Because I got God in my life. I got my daddy in my life. I got my mama. Don't do that. Now you know better. Everything that you do one day can come back to haunt you, so you gotta be careful how you show up.
Yeah, they were right about him talking too much, because this man done talked himself into some trouble now. It's interesting though that after he talked about how he supposedly never saw crazy stuff at Diddy's parties, he went on to talk about how he was a good guy who didn't get into trouble and stayed on the straight and narrow.
I don't have no blemishes on my NASCAR. I am brand clean. I don't go to jail. I don't do DUIs because I don't drink and drive. If I'm gonna have me a drink, I don't care where I'm at. I'm gonna call me an Uber. I don't drink and drive. I don't get into silly things. I don't do that. I don't carry jewelry or nothing of value because I don't want to give you a reason to want to rob me. I got nothing. You want a credit card? Go for it, man. You got 20 minutes. Have at it. Go rock out before I have to call in this. Someone stole my car. I don't drive fancy cars like Rolls Royces and no, I got a Prius. No, I got not Prius. I ain't that cheap. I got one car. I got two cars. I got a 1994 Range Rover.
94? And it's still operational?
Sure is. Only 50,000 miles on it. 1994 Range Rover.
Wow.
And I have a Tesla that I'm about to drive over a cliff. I don't like what he be saying about his trans child. It make me mad. You don't treat them babies like that. You don't disown your babies. That was your sperm weird. It ain't their fault. Elon, your sperm weird. It's okay to have weird sperm. I got it too, man. Shit. Love your child. So my point is, I watch how I conduct myself, because I'm not just doing this for me. I have to answer to God. I got to answer to my brothers. I have to answer to my legacy. I can't act a certain way. I have to answer to black people. I have to answer to kids that want to be like me. There's a lot for me to answer to. There's a bunch of people that want to come laugh and feel good, and I owe it to my fans to walk through this life and be an example as best as I can. Now, I will, you know, I will go on my runs. I will curse out United Airlines. Yeah. You know, I will. When I'm mistreated, I'ma talk bad about you. But if I don't have to, I'ma refrain. But I watch my conduct. You have to watch your conduct. So I don't go to those parties like that. I've been to parties, but like I said, I never saw nothing. I'd be so surprised when I hear certain things. Like, that happened?
Yeah. Where was I when that happened?
Exactly.
But this is where the fans started to give him the side eye. Like, boy, thou dost protest too much. Interestingly though, the reason that he did the interview in the first place was that he wanted to one-up DJ Vlad, but he didn't know that he was going to end up on 50 Cent's radar and get exposed. Now, for context over the DJ Vlad issue, DJ Vlad exposed Marlon last month for demanding $40,000 for an interview, as well as a cut of revenue from the interview. And Vlad got mad about this and said that nobody was going to pay Marlon that much money because he's not a big fan of the actor. Vlad tweeted, "Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100 to 300 views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional." Marlon then replied with, "You've been teetering on disrespect and I've been a gentleman up until this point. This was tactless, unprofessional, and petty. You out here trying to tear down a king? You trying to instigate beef with my community and peers? It won't happen, fella. I'm loved." He also said, "I'm worth whatever I say. People like you don't make or break me, champ. I'm self-made. I go where I choose. I don't like your tactics. I've been a gentleman. I didn't express my grievances with other people. You trying to turn other black men in my field on me." So when Shannon Sharpe invited him to go on Club Shay Shay, he jumped at the opportunity because y'all know that Club Shay Shay be getting them views. And wouldn't you know it, the interview got more than 1 million views in less than a day, which is way higher than the 300,000 that Vlad predicted. Marlon couldn't resist taking shots at Vlad, and he posted a screenshot of the numbers on Instagram and wrote, "Someone once laughed at a Marlon Wayans, 1.4 million views in 24 hours. That I could only pull 300,000 views. I guess the juice is worth the squeeze." But while he achieved his aim of taking down DJ Vlad, what he didn't expect was that his fans would go digging and find some links to him and Diddy. Y'all know how he tried to claim that he and Diddy weren't that close, right? Well, it turns out that they were actually good friends before Diddy got exposed. For example, in an interview from a couple of years ago, he revealed that he and Diddy were very close, and Diddy would personally invite him to every single party he threw. Now, from Cassie and Little Rod's lawsuit, we know that Diddy mostly depends on his staff to bring people to his parties, but for some reason, he was personally inviting Marlon to his parties. Yeah, that makes things a little fishy. But interestingly, the reason he was complaining in the first place was that Jay-Z didn't want to invite him to a Rock Nation party. He said, "I got a bone to pick with Jay-Z. I get in Diddy party all the time." He added, "Diddy hit me like, hey, like that. Come through, Ciroc, DeLeon, take that shot. Come have a good time, always." Jay-Z, crickets. And I be looking at that brunch like, how the hell did he get in there? You be having all these worthless people in this dang brunch? Y'all know him hating from outside the club. He did not even get invited to Jay-Z's parties, but him and Diddy remain friends. But wait, there's more, because remember when Diddy and Drake got into a fight back in 2014? Well, it wasn't exactly a fight because Diddy sucker punched Drake because he felt disrespected. And Diddy got a whole lot of backlash over this because putting hands on other people, it's just not okay. But now that we know he was doing even worse stuff behind the scenes, it's not really all that shocking. But at the time, it was a small scandal and Diddy got dragged. But y'all know who defended him? Marlon, that's who. Now, if he and Diddy weren't friends like he's claiming, I wonder why he felt the need to jump on social media and defend him. But get this, not only did he defend Diddy, but he revealed that Diddy had also punched him multiple times, but he tried to play it off. He wrote, "Diddy punched Drizzy in the fizzle?" That's that big homie talk. That's that big brother-ish. Y'all know how many times Sean punched me in my face, man? Probably all love already. Drake was probably like, "Thanks, Puff, I needed that." I don't know about that. This is kind of like the setup that Lil Rod revealed in his lawsuit. You know, try to put moves on other men and then try to play it off as roughhousing or say he was acting like a big brother. Y'all is giving sus. But that's not all, because he also made some other weird Instagram posts of him and Diddy with sus captions like this one, where he said, "Me and the big homie Diddy, I told him, you smell like money. What's better than 2 billionaires? 3. Can I get one? Hashtag hand in hand." And don't even get me started on his birthday post for Diddy in 2017, where he wrote an entire essay saying, "Happy B-Day to one of the realest brothers in the game, Diddy. You've always had that golden touch. People want to know the secret. It's not the touch, it's the hard work and the monster's drive, the dedication, the will to motivate others through the action and example of hard work. You shine because you shine physically with your work ethic. You are an inspiration to me and a lot of other people. Happy birthday, my G. Glad you were born. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Still my nig. Love you, bro. Enjoy your day." Now, the part where he said ain't no party like a Diddy party was a dead giveaway, because it shows that he knows a little something about these Diddy parties. But all of a sudden, he's trying to act brand new because Diddy got? Listen, y'all better tell the truth on here. Last year, he was happy to let everybody know that he and Diddy went together real bad. But all of a sudden, they weren't that close. I don't know, it's not adding up. But y'all wanna know who was also calling BS on this? Chief hater 50 Cent, that's who. Now, one thing about 50 Cent, and he has dedicated his life to taking down Diddy and his accomplices. And he was quick to clap back at Marlon's claims, claiming that Marlon allegedly knew every single thing that happened. He pointed out how there have been rumors around since the 90s, and there was no way that Marlon didn't even know. According to an insider, 50 allegedly believes that Marlon could be one of those people who were getting their behind clapped by Diddy, if you know what I mean. He also hinted that there might be some tape of Marlon at the parties, and 50 Cent is allegedly going to make sure to feature it in his documentary. But speaking of documentary, he recently gave an update to Us Weekly where he said that there are more celebs on tape than the public knows about, and that he is still going to produce that documentary regardless. He said, "I'm the person in hip-hop culture that has produced any hit television. Why wouldn't I be the person to produce it? I'm not on the tapes." Party videotapes were reportedly found after search warrants were executed on Diddy's homes. See, some of the people who have been around in the culture who are not saying anything, that's because they've been to the parties and they don't know what part of their experiences are on tape. So it keeps them quiet, and it looks like I'm the only guy, but I've been saying for years that something's not right. And it looks like Marlon has every reason to be scared, because we all know that 50 Cent doesn't play. Well, the fans are definitely not buying Marlon's claims about leaving these Diddy parties early, and they've been leaving comments saying, "Everybody knew to leave early, but didn't know what was going on after hours." Okay, so everybody left early? Who the F stayed then? Everybody ain't leaving them Diddy parties early. Somebody lying. And cap, he's seen everything. But I got to know what y'all think about this. Do you think that Marlon was big cap on the Club Shay Shay podcast? Or do you think he was spelling the truth? Drop your thoughts in comments below, and then check out this